did you watch the parts that you missed? The opening?
I watched
with
his
Jimmy
opening
Kimmel,
monologue.
because everybody thought it came on at 7 our time, but it came on earlier.
It threw me off because I heard your TV on, and I went, "What? It's on now?
It's on
Let me
now.
go." And then I had to go back and see the beginning.
Yep. Okay. Now, what did you think about the opening? Jimmy Kimmel's opening.
I've heard him. He's been funnier.
He wasn't funny to me.
He wasn't on top of it. I was trying my best to laugh at stuff, and I couldn't get some of it. I didn't get.
He was trying to be edgy.
Yeah.
That's not him.
Now, he was real edgy with the Bradley Cooper comment about his mom.
He's not an edgy comedian.
Oh, you're dating your mom kind of thing.
Yeah, he's not an edgy comedian.
So I don't know what made him go in that direction.
I don't know.
But, other than that, he had a few funny moments.
Yeah.
His funny moments was later on in the show.
Not the opening, no.
Yeah.
And later on, at the end of the show, he came back and said Trump had
tweeted.
Had whatever his truth. Posted in his Truth Social. Mm-hmm. Pretty much that he was not good. That he was not good.
He was right.
And he was right.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't
and then
on his best.
He said, "Can you?" The person ended with "Make America Great Again," and he said, "Can you figure out what ex-president tweeted? Has time to post about this? I keep saying tweeted. Yeah. Had time to post about whether
Jimmy's approval.
My monologue." No, he should be trying to come up with ways to fix the border.
I watch his show a lot.
No, what was the funny thing that he said back about him? He said, "Isn't it past your jail time?"
Oh, yeah.
And everybody started laughing.
I think they laughed more at Jimmy Kimmel's comments at that moment than they did at the beginning. That's what I'm saying. Because he was reading and people were already surprised when he did a general, one of our past presidents is talking about me. And then he started reading it.
Exactly.
And then he ended blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Make America Great Again. Everybody laughed.
Right.
Because they knew who he was talking about.
He's funnier when he's talking about Trump.
And he said, "Isn't it past your jail time?" I laughed hard.
Everybody laughed.
Said, "Yes, it is past his jail time."
Yeah.
But other than that.
And that goes again with what I said. Everybody keeps saying they upset with Trump. This man is fighting for his life. He has to win the presidency of the United States.
About he's a hustler. He is
a hustler.
Hustling work.
He gonna lie, steal, kick, scream,
and to try to win that seat back in
the way that the angel's supposed to come and chain up the devil at the end, and the Bible say, and my mother loved that Revelation 20, and drag him to hell. Mm-hmm. That's how Trump is going to this thing. You got to drag. If you want him out of this race,
kicking and screaming.
You got to take him out kicking and screaming.
He won't be leaving. He would not leave unless he's leaving this earth.
He ain't going nowhere. This man is
as long as he's breathing and alive, he will try his best to get back in that house.
Yep.
Or some kind of way where he's in leadership.
He has to, or he's going to jail. And he's going to lose all his money. Yeah. So he has to get back in. Biden doesn't have to win.
No.
Trump has to win. No. That's the difference with the two and the way that they run in their race. So with the Oscars, that was funny. The whole Jimmy Kimmel and the thing. The beginning, that the black lady that won, and we always talk about her.
The supporting actress. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What did you think about them?
First of all, I definitely enjoyed this year's format where they brought in last year's winners
to present to the new ones.
Right. And I like how they utilize that stage with the 5 video shots throughout, but mainly, when they would show, because I think they figure 5 is the average number.
Right.
So, because they didn't do that for the number of movies.
They just did it for the people.
It was a lot of movies, right?
They did it for the people.
But it was really nice because normally when they do any type of update, when they give you the information of who's being nominated, they'll show clips of their film and then they'll go to the next one. This one allowed last year's winners to kind of embrace this year's nominees.
Right.
So I like that.
Right.
So that was one thing to keep.
Okay.
The memorial.
You like that?
It was much better than the one that was
for the Grammys. They was jumping up and down and kicking and screaming and doing all that.
The only suggestion I had for the Oscars memorial is that they slowed it down.
Right.
When they was using
those 5 pillars, it was too fast.
I like how they build. They brought in 2 would fade out, 2 more, 3 more would come in. They would fade out, but it was going so fast I couldn't see who passed away. And I was like, ooh, ooh, even though I may not know them, I may know them.
Okay.
So other than that, the formatting and the way they handle.
What else stuck out? I thought
what's his name being nude, because they went back to that one
John Cena
where that guy ran on stage naked.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay.
It was so many black people mad about that.
Why?
Because they was like, if that was a black man, they wouldn't let us get away with stuff like that. I was like,
they planned it.
I didn't even care. I wasn't even looking at it like that.
What was the problem? It was already.
No, they wouldn't. But they would. It would have been a big deal.
And the sad thing is,
that's the truth.
You're right, Mike. If a black man came out, they would have been mad. Oh, you using us like you did in slavery?
That's what I'm saying.
You just like big bucks.
So most people thought it was stupid,
right,
but I thought it was dumb. But it didn't. I didn't care.
It didn't matter to me.
It didn't matter. And because he's a wrestler, I didn't see nothing I normally don't see. He normally wear little tiny panties when they wrestle.
It was just the way
the rest of the body is shown. The envelope was in the front, the way they wear their little spandex panties.
Yep.
Everything else you see on them, The Rock, all of them. Now, I noticed that when he's done, he went off the stage and The Rock was backstage.
Yeah.
The Rock was probably thinking to himself, I'm glad I never had to do that.
I didn't have to play that part. But we would love to see The Rock on there.
We already see it. He wears the little tiny black panties.
Saying we would have loved to see him in this little thing in front of him.
We see it all the time. That's why it wasn't to see him with the envelope in front. We see wrestlers like that all the time.
And they're built up so well.
Yeah, that's how their bodies are.
Took offense to that? I don't know.
Yeah, that wasn't Now, what would have been funny, I thought, he should have had somebody fat or something, out of shape.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like Jack Black or something.
Yeah, that would have
been funny.
Because we were like, ooh.
Because his gut and all of that. We would have been like, keep that envelope.
Leave that envelope there.
That would have been funny.
Oh, God.
If somebody with like a dad bod or something.
Yes.
And then the guy at the end goes, I don't want to go out. And Jimmy goes, why you don't want to go out? He goes, I don't want to go out.
He said, I can't read the nomination stuff because my card is the card.
That's funnier. And the guy being really nervous because his body's not good or something like that. That would have been funnier.
But you're right. People tend to be offended on everything these days.
It wasn't
good or bad.
But that was a moment that I think Jimmy Kimmel was trying to be funny and wasn't. Okay. Jimmy Kimmel was okay. He wasn't as funny as he normally is.
I feel like he was kind of laid back.
I think he rushed this. Like he normally would have better skits and writing.
Even when he brought Guillermo out and Guillermo was doing the toast.
Oh, the toast with everybody and stuff.
To my wife. What's his name? He likes her.
Oh yeah,
the actress.
I knew you were talking about from South Africa.
But he's funny. He's always his sidekick.
Yeah, I love Jimmy Kimmel, so he can't do no wrong. But it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't as funny. Okay. Now you show on The View they did
SNL.
They did moments from the most memorable moments.
Takes from
so let me see what they got.
Oscars happened last night, and returning host Jimmy Kimmel had some fun engaging with the audience and viewers at home. Take a look.
Margot, I want you to know that even if neither one of you wins an Oscar tonight, you both already won something much more important, the genetic lottery. How many times can one bring his mom as his date before he is actually dating his mom? Are you working on a movie about Freud right now and not telling us? I just got
I will say that with what's his name? His mom, very creepy. Maybe that's why he said that.
She's always his date.
She's either always his date or just he was with a woman and they had his baby and they was living with his mom. He's a mom boy.
Really mother.
She's
always in his everything. So I can see him making a little creepy joke about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Review and has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? Blah, blah, blah. Make America great again. Well, thank you, President Trump. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still watching. Isn't it past your jail time?
That was funny. Let's see. Did they do any more? Let me watch this. What is this? Oh, yeah. Let's see that. Hold on. Let's go into commercial.
The real estate market is rapidly shifting. So if you're thinking about selling a house anywhere in Chicago's northwestern or far northwest,
just can't anywhere else I'd be take. Is it my destiny to live a life of blood fragility? I just can't running up and I'm breaking the windstar. So hey, check me out, yeah, I'm just kidding.
You know, he was, which was
Not
fun.
wearing.
That's what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm not. I mean, like, look at John Cena there. Who could have an issue with him showing up wearing an invitation? You know, that only guy who could look good like that. And I really liked something that gave me all the feels and was so touching was Rita Moreno showed up with the Cheetah Rivera look, paying homage to Cheetah Rivera, who died earlier this year in January. And they were very good friends, and they were always constantly getting confused one for the other. And so I thought it was
winners, sort of paying homage to the new people that were nominated. You know, I mean, we do have an EGOT at the table, and so you know that's special for someone to get their flowers, even if they're not going to win, by someone who they respect. And so I really loved that. I loved that Oppenheimer won. I know it wasn't a fan of everyone's. I loved it. Yes, thank you, the one person who clapped for it. I just thought what was interesting about Oppenheimer is it's
First Ukrainians to win in Oscar history. And he had this line when he was accepting, I will be the first director on the Oscar stage who will say, I wish I'd never had to make this film because it's about the war that's going on. But overall, a beautiful night.
It was good.
I don't know where she got them titties, because I know her and she doesn't have, I don't know how that happened, but she looked.
Can you say that
on TV? Can I?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I just got beeped. And you know who else? Okay.
He was
nominated. And
Zendaya.
Zendaya was another one that was perfection.
The movie, which is going to come up. See, a lot of people missed that. A lot of people missed that. Okay? You missed it, right?
And I love it now.
Now you love it. This is an homage to the movie. I like when people match, and a couple matches. And so she looked gorgeous. And then finally, I loved Nicolas Cage and his wife, Riko Shibata. She had this really incredible dress. Sorry, they don't have it. But it was stunning.
I would echo Zendaya. She nails award shows and the whole Dune promotion.
People missed that. A lot of people missed that.
I don't like that ring in her nose.
Who?
Her.
Oh, the black lady?
Yeah, I know is that a style now?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that. I know it's an African thing, maybe, because I like when I see it on African women.
No, it's on a lot of people. White girls have
No, I'm saying I think that's what she's trying to go for. Like that whole, you know.
A lot of them are wearing the earlobes really big with the earring in it.
I don't like all that. Yeah. But I mean, if that's what she's going to do.
Or the earring in the cheek.
The thing, remember when we talked about the Wicked, and I said I didn't like those two together?
Oh, you said you didn't like her playing an old.
I don't like their sisters. They don't, to me, they
one is too older.
Don't she seem like her mother?
Yeah.
I'm looking at them on stage now going, I already know I'm not going to like that movie. I'll go see it, but to me, she's too old.
And they're both wicked witches, right?
Yeah, they're sisters.
Yeah,
she's too old.
That's really fantasy land.
Yeah.
So they really went out the way with the fantasy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Older, just didn't look like
you
nothing.
Couldn't come up with another black woman to play that part?
Yeah. Thank you.
People said the same thing when they gave her the role for Harriet Tubman.
Mm-hmm.
What is she, the only black actress they can find?
And the sad thing about it is that you are speaking your opinion and your truth. Some people would go, why you gotta be critical? Always critical on saying we can't give our opinion on something without people tending to say you're critical.
Exactly.
We're not going to say something nice just to make everybody happy. Like always make a positive. Yeah, it's good that she's paying homage, that they got both of them. Ooh, no, and we're not being mean.
No,
you just felt like
that's
the
my
age
opinion.
difference.
I feel like
she's older than the younger sister
because Ariana Grande looks so young.
Yes,
and she comes off as a little girl. So it's like
like mother-daughter kind of thing.
She is not gonna come off as her sister. I'm sorry, and that,
so
maybe I'll go see it, but the same thing I thought with Harriet Tubman. Everybody was like, y'all couldn't find a black actress from America to play Harriet Tubman?
Well, that I definitely differ on because she's a good actress and she fit that part. It was the one when you said you didn't like the one black lady playing Whitney Houston.
Oh, I didn't like her either.
See, for that reason, okay, people will go, yeah, you're right.
I didn't like her.
She don't
either.
really have that look
to
make you think you're looking at Whitney.
No. But I didn't really like her as Harriet Tubman either.
I did.
I like her. I think she's a good actress.
I think,
and she can sing. Have you heard her sing? Mm-hmm. She can sing.
She sang at the Kennedy Honors.
Yeah, she can sing.
Dionne Warwick song.
I think she's a great actress. I don't like her in the roles that they've been putting her in.
What was missing in the Harriet Tubman for you?
I wanted somebody that was more. First of all, she's not American. And,
that don't mean anything.
Well, for me, it does. I wanted somebody who was more.
Because you would say Idris.
Idris is different to me.
He's not American either.
He's not American, but he's more. Idris can play more ghetto.
She can too.
I ain't seen her play. I haven't seen her play.
We can't say that no more because we're finding out a lot of these actors are not all American. They're from different countries and islands.
I know.
But go ahead.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought she was okay.
And that's okay too to have your opinion. But somebody could slam you and say you wrong. And I'm like, really?
And I definitely don't like the ring in the nose. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
If she just had the ring and not everything else, it's too much. She got the bald head, the ring in the nose, a whole 100 million rings there. The necklaces, it's just too much. She's doing too much. She bringing together 16 African villages in one outfit. And then you wearing a regular outfit. If you're gonna do it. Wear some African attire or something.
You're trying to wear something that pays.
You're gonna wear some white man's ball gown and then have all this African on at the top. Yeah. I felt like if you're gonna do it. If you would have had on African attire, then I would have been like, I would have been like, okay, what's her name? I see what you're doing here.
Wakanda.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Just the whole look.
I don't want a ball gown and then African at the top, and an English man's gown at the bottom. So no, so that's me. Now, if you don't like that, then you say what you like.
Okay.
All right. So that was that. There was a couple of other people who had fashion. You gonna have to flip through. These were people who went to Vanity Fair. Keep going. Vanity Fair's party afterwards. No. What do you like? You like that?
It's different, but not for this occasion.
Well, no, this is Vanity Fair. This is not the Oscars.
Oh,
this is the party afterwards.
Jeez, I don't know. Like she's at.
Oh, wait a minute. Go to the first one. Maybe that was the Oscars. Oh, okay, that was the Oscars. Then she switched up to Vanity Fair. See, Vanity Fair is different.
But what would be the purpose of this?
That's ugly.
And if she's going to that other ball,
that's it. Vanity Fair.
I thought it was that other ball that they wear weird stuff.
Oh, you talking about Met Gala?
That's a Met Gala.
Yeah, that's
thing.
Not like a cartoon cutout. Okay, so they showing their Oscar dress first. Okay, so that's her Oscar dress.
That's pretty,
and that's her dress at Vanity Fair.
Okay, with like underwear.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, That's funny because she's like that at the Oscars.
That's her normal. Yeah. That's her. That's her normal. Yeah. Vanity Fair is what she normally would dress like. That's what she normally dresses. I like Billie Eilish, though.
So they all had to change, huh?
See, there we go. Mm-hmm. Maybe it is a gown from an African person or something.
I don't know.
I would rather have a print.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's better. I like that.
She now, worn that
I like that. You see the zebra stripe?
Oh, you mean the ring in the nose like that?
Yeah, and then the bald head and the earrings.
I wasn't even
but that fits that dress more.
Yeah, it does.
That has an African print and all of that.
She's not wearing the ring there.
Yeah, on the stage she wore the ring. See why you're not wearing the ring on the carpet?
Okay, that's.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. That's pretty.
That's much better. It fits that. That fits. That whole look.
Her ring thing. Fits. Okay. Somebody was talking about her sleeves.
Like going up.
Where there's malfunction on
I think she meant to do that.
It was made like that.
Yeah.
It was probably. So a lot of people change.
Yeah, you do change. You always change.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
You don't wear the same gown.
Nah, she.
Old Mother Hubbard. No.
Still Mother Hubbard. Trying to be see-through there.
No. Yeah, it's regular.
It's nice
bad.
At the hips.
It's not bad. Ooh. She trying to be different.
Like
Barbie.
the Viking queen.
Mm-hmm. She always dresses nice.
I didn't like her dress.
Really? But she always dresses nice.
It's too much sequin.
She do always normally dress nice.
But that's nice.
See, she normally dresses nice.
Yes. Those sleeves were like...
Yeah. Poke somebody in the head. Oh, see, she doing the sleeves again. So her whole thing is a sleeve night.
I see. I don't like that, though. Is that it?
Okay. It can go to more pages, but that's good enough.
Okay.
All right. So that was just some fashion that we saw.
Okay.
For the most part, everybody was, I thought everybody was okay. Now, the black lady we talked about before that won.
She did better coverage. Her chest wasn't in her face. But she did have a big dress, the big sleeves. They said it was
ostrich feathers.
No, the designer's name is famous.
Oh, I don't know.
But it was nice.
It was better than that very first dress we saw her in.
But you did see her from the front row.
What did you think about her? The one that won for Best Supporting Actress. What did you think about her acceptance speech?
The black lady.
Yeah.
Oh God, I got a little teary eyed.
Yeah.
Because she was thankful to God. She said it a few times. And just her mom was kind of instrumental in pushing her to go across the street and go to that theater.
Divine Joy Randolph.
She's a singer. I didn't know that. But to go to even be pushed.
Yeah.
And then she mentioned the people that were instrumental in her life.
Yeah.
So it's always good to.
She didn't feel like she was able to carve her way out.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what everybody was kind of teary-eyed about. It's like a lot of times Hollywood is like forces you to fit into a stereotype.
Yeah.
Now, my only issue is, and I don't know how this is going to play out, I feel like her and Danielle, they're going to try to put them in the same lane. They two thick black women. Are they going to put them in the same lane where they're going to be like, we already got a fat black woman, and then Danielle can't find work no more? And Octavia?
I don't know.
See, that's the only thing I don't like about Hollywood.
They're all in that
when they get a certain look or whatever, they don't let nobody else. It's like, we already got a fat black lady. We don't need another one.
That was one of the things that Erica Alexander, that was on the that was in American Fiction. She said that's a struggle if you are if you have not made a lane specifically for you, like a Denzel, or a Samuel Jackson, it's hard for them to if it gets to where they can just find somebody else,
they'll just do
that fits your package.
That's what I'm nervous about with that, because I feel like they gonna always put like Octavia Spencer. It's almost like they coming in her lane. Remember, she was the fat black lady. Now it's like, okay, now we got this lady who won.
Your good friend Monique,
who I can't stand,
would have been in that lane.
She was in that lane.
She was,
but then they was like, get out of here.
Yeah.
So now
she wasn't appreciative.
Yeah. So now they like, okay, we got another fat black lady now.
So my thing is that kind of role.
I hope they don't do that to them. Danielle will do it cheaper. I'll get Danielle than her.
But the good thing about Danielle, she go back to stage.
Both of them can now.
Definitely Danielle, because that's where she came from.
Yeah.
So I'm not nervous about it.
You know what? Danielle to me is sexier than Divine. Danielle is like heavy, but she's a sexy, heavy black lady.
Yeah.
So maybe that's her carve that's a little different.
But you know what? They're already using Danielle. When I watch, there's an HGTV show that they renovate your house in that same day.
Yeah.
They have her as the host, telling everybody, the manager kind of.
Really, Danielle?
Her, yes.
So
that's how I found out who she was. I was like, isn't that the same girl that was on that HGTV show? They did a few episodes of her. Yeah. I know. I told
she got to stay with that.
Remember, I told you there are 3 HGTV specials that have black women in it.
Okay.
They know the presence of a black woman can hold it. And this one black lady who does the ugliest house in America, she goes on tour with them, and she's funny, and she's a heavy.
I would say don't quit that. Because I just don't trust Hollywood.
Do some sidekicks.
I don't trust Hollywood, and I feel like either they're gonna move Divine out because she won an Oscar and her rate is probably gonna go up, and they'll be like, "We can just get Danielle to do it if you don't want to do it," or Octavia Spencer.
I never thought about that, but yeah. And then too, Octavia's a little older. What you think?
That's true. They're younger. I don't know. I just don't trust Hollywood.
We haven't been seeing much of what's her name that played Precious.
No, you ain't gonna see her. She's
pregnant. Been on TV. She is.
Yeah, she having babies. She said twins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but she was on her Empire had her on.
Yeah, they was trying to find something.
She was on a game show, whatever that show was when they would compete.
Yeah, you're not gonna see her anymore. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want them to do that. I forgot. American Fiction, the screenwriter won, black guy.
Yes, I was very happy about that.
And he made a comment and said, it's good to have the $200 million movies, but let's do more of these low budget movies. You could say take a chance because they don't want to take a chance. He said, but you're taking a chance on a $200 million movie. Why don't you just do 20 lower $10 million movies? He said, and he's right. You could do more movies. And he said that, and he's absolutely right, because after the strike, I told you they're going to do less movies. Well, so it's going to ultimately end up hurting actors if they don't do more movies.
Well, they're doing a lot of TV now. Because you see Angela Bassett is on 911.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are going to TV series or Netflix.
Yeah.
Series like that.
Yeah.
I mean, because they got to stay working.
Yeah.
But I was happy, aside from that movie winning for screenplay, right? Mm-hmm. That documentary that won for the musician.
Oh yeah, the violin
or something. The black guy,
kids,
he's a music teacher, and they have really bad, outdated instruments.
Yeah,
and they need to. It was a whole project of that little girl. She was so cute.
Yeah,
when she played,
she thought she won. She was just
walking with her dress, like
she was cute though.
Oh,
She was in awe. She was looking at everybody like, I'm gonna say.
And it's a beautiful documentary. Yeah. They need to do more of that as well, because this is real life stuff.
Yeah, and imagine what that night did for her.
Yeah,
to instill in her. Yes. Hopefully they follow up with her and make sure that everything, that her life goes good
on that journey.
But yeah, you're right. I like that they won. Mm-hmm. But it was okay. It wasn't. I don't think it was boring like Trump said. Mm-mm. I didn't think Jimmy Kimmel was good, which I agree with Trump there.
Funnier.
Yeah, I did.
And one thing I did like about it was some black representation. I wish more had won.
Yeah.
But I did like the fact people these days are so happy to even be nominated.
Yeah.
Whether you win or not, just the nominated Grammy nominated Oscar, that still puts you up a little higher.
It makes your money, you get money. Because I watch people after the thing say, "Oh, let me go see Oppenheimer," or "Let me go see," because they didn't
want to see it.
Now they want to see it.
You want to see Barbie?
No.
And they made comments.
You know how many people told me don't go see Barbie?
You're kidding. Why?
You want to see it?
Let's go see it.
If we don't like it, I'm gonna be mad.
We may not like it.
Because I'm going to be like, why I wasted my time going to see it?
But I want to see it. Let's see. Hopefully it's playing like for a few dollars.
There's like way more movies I want to see before Barbie though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like way low on my list. Yeah, my mom right. You can watch that when it comes on television.
A year later when it comes on Netflix.
We'll watch Barbie then. Okay. M. Perk says, hi ladies. Hi everyone. Hey. Wendy Pearson. Hey Wendy. She says, hey girlies. And Lizzo made it easier for black women. Yeah. Heavier black women.
Well, you know what?
She was cute. I saw her at the Vanity Fair.
I think Lizzo made it more easy for younger
fat black women.
Because when you're
Oprah made it easy for
when you are heavy and older. It's already like but young girls.
Oprah had already opened that door.
Yeah. So we're so used to seeing mama and grandmama and big mama.
But young and sassy and all of that. Definitely Lizzo.
That's good.
Definitely Lizzo. Mm-hmm. To make young fat girls feel like, hey, I can do this too.
Girls. I say fluffy.
Big bone. That's a lot of bones.
Yeah.
Somebody showed a meme of when somebody say big bone and it was a big fat skeleton. They say you've never seen a fat skeleton.
That is so.
So quit saying big bone. I've seen that before. Quit saying big bone.
There's no big fat skeleton.
There's not a fat skeleton. So when you say big bone, it's like,
no. That's why I say fluffy.
All right. Drea Michelle.